Yo, what's going on, my gremlins? Today, be sure to complete the Link Forger glitch fracture in Black Ops 7 Endgame. You have to go to in-game operations for Act 1. Steps 1 through 4 have to be completed in Zone 1. If you do have any questions though, let me know down in the comments and I will help you out as much as possible. Step 5 is the only one doable in Zone 2. Step 6 and 7 are in Zone 3. 8 and 9 are in Zone 4. And then the glitch step is in the Nightmare Zone. Once you've completed all the steps and you get to the glitch step, a couple minutes into your game, you're going to notice that there's 2 guild strikes. One of them's going to have a Klaus icon, and the other one's going to have an Oscar icon. The one with the Oscar is going to be the one that you want to go to. After you beat Oscar, the Link Forger glitch fracture is going to spawn in. It's going to spawn in at the old Arsenal location on the map. Once you unlock the glitch fracture portal, it's going to stay there permanently, and you can go there at the beginning of any game. Now that you've entered the portal and you're in the first glitch sector, all you have to do is defend it against 4 different waves of enemies. The first wave of enemies is going to be vermin and parasites. The second wave is going to be zombies and toxic zombies. The third wave is going to be twisted zombies and manglers. And then for the fourth wave, you have to take out 2 glitch dogs. These glitch dogs are pretty much the same as regular dogs, except whenever they take too much damage, they're going to pop a yellow shield. Go inside the yellow shield, you can still do damage to them. Also in the first area, on one of these guild boxes, there's going to be a deploy rhino button. It's going to look like an iPad. And honestly, I would recommend doing this every game, whether you're solo or doing it as a squad. But if you're doing this solo, I 1,000,000% recommend doing this. Also, a quick heads up, if you are doing this solo, you will get a Dark Ops challenge for completing it in solo. After you defeat the glitch dogs, it's going to take you to the second glitch sector. And in this sector, you're going to have to defend 2 hard points. And after you capture those, you're going to fight a mini boss. At first, you might think it's regular disciple, but don't underestimate this mini boss. Whenever you do enough damage to it, it's going to have a big wipe effect on the ground that takes a ton of damage. And it's going to fly up in the air, and it's going to start doing an airstrike. What the hell? Whenever it does the airstrike, make sure you're inside the church so that you don't get hit. At this point in the boss fight, I recommend just staying in the church and shooting it through the church windows. And if you take its health down fast enough, it's not going to have time to spawn more zombies before it does its next airstrike. After you defeat the mini boss, you're going to be taken to the third glitch sector. In this glitch sector, you have to take out the highlighted enemies. Whenever you take them out, they're going to drop a shard. Pick up the shard, you only have 1 at a time, and then deposit it. It scales 8 shards per player, so if you're playing solo, it's only going to take 8 shards. After you deposit the last shard, it's going to spawn in the Skybreaker boss. This boss is actually pretty easy, and it's really just a robot, and it teleports around whenever you shoot him. After you've done enough damage to the boss, he's going to have a new attack where he jumps around the map, and wherever he lands, it's going to cause a big shockwave effect. If he lands on the bottom floor, you want to go up to one of these floating islands. And if he lands on a floating island, you want to go to the bottom floor. Whenever he lands, it's going to cause a shockwave effect, so just make sure you're not on whatever level he's on. And if you can successfully dodge all the shockwave attacks, you're going to get a Dark Ops challenge after you beat the boss. Then for the last phase of the boss, he's going to start putting himself into a bubble shield, and it's going to call in an airstrike. But it's actually super easy to avoid the airstrike. All you have to do is slide into his bubble and damage him before he can do the airstrike, and it completely nullifies the attack. And as long as you keep sliding into his bubble shield whenever he calls in an airstrike, this is going to be the easiest phase of the boss fight. Once you beat the boss fight, it's going to play a cutscene. You can get your Nightmare skill, and if you're using Mason, Grim, or Anderson, you're going to get a special skin. And if you got it for the first time for 1 skin, you're going to get a regular weapon camo. And if you complete it for all 3, you're going to get an animated weapon camo, which I am using in the boss fight. So this is what Anderson looks like. This is Mason's operator, and this is the Grim operator. You unlock the Blighted camo for unlocking it for only 1 operator. If you unlock it for all 3, you get the Virulent. If this guide helped you out, make sure you leave a like. If you're enjoying the Black Ops 7 content, make sure to subscribe. If you want to see how to do more guides on Endgame, make sure to check out my Endgame playlist, but it's been muted. I'll catch you in my next video.